Hello YouTube, Zach is back with Guilty Party, and it's time for the finale, or at least, you know, part of the finale. The last time, the Dr. Zeppelin crashed and stuff, and we found gold items, and now we're here to figure out who Valentine is.
What took you so long?
We were unavoidably detained.
You know all about that, don't you, Mr. Valentine?
It took us a while to connect the dots. The pudding ingredients, the egg, the vial of vanilla extract, the golden spoon and dish.
Don't forget the nautical things, the cruise ship, the manatee hunt, the mermaid opera.
Only you would know that sailors used to mistake manatees for mermaids. So you managed to kidnap one of 3 manatee tenors in the whole world before you lured us to the mermaid opera. Did you think?
Don't they remember that Valentine was thin?
Low, man. Real low.
And what about that train engineer and that flautist? Those people have lives and families and crazy Viking women who love them.
Yeah! That's the only part of this puzzle that Kid Riddle couldn't unravel. Why did you do it, Grandpa? Why would the world's greatest detective become the world's greatest villain?
You still don't get it, do you? I'm not Valentine.
Our clues say otherwise.
Do they? Let's see your clues. None of those clues prove a thing. If you really think you can unmask Mr. Valentine, you'll need to build a full case. And you better do it quickly, because the police are on their way.
So, we have to find out who Valentine is before the police come. Oh look, the entire place is dark. Wait, there's one of these things right away? Zach, my handiwork detective, you were following around. I was stealing your, in the dark. I was stealing your golden clues. You'll have to fix the shoes box if you ever want those golden clues again. Okay. Oh no, please don't tell me. I think I remember this one. Please tell me we don't have to do all of the clue things, all these things again. Because I believe I've already done this. Alright, I want a token. Let's do this. Oh, the lights are back. I'm going to interrogate Grandpa. To pick up new food. I'm just saying, like earlier, doesn't everyone remember that Valentine was thin? Like, in all of the people's, like, imagination thingies, like all their flashbacks, Valentine was very thin. Good. Ah, the lights went out, and now the golden clues are gone. I'm sure I heard someone running through the gallery. Perfect. Thanks for the advice, Grandpa.
Good luck.
Phillips the butler. Shouldn't this guy be in jail?
Hello, Governor. I'm just heading out.
I'm not the governor. Now you're going to tell me everything you know. Oh, phew, I almost failed. That was a rough couple of days in jail. Nice to be back. When the lights were out, I heard someone run through the gallery and into the kitchen. Not the kitchen! He's a liar. And then again, but also, why is he back from jail? He did some bad things. Oh, we got some new rooms here. Let me go into the garage. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a cellar now too? There's a bunch of new rooms that I didn't notice.
Quick, suspect.
Alright. Let me talk to this dude here.
Kid Riddle, rise again.
Scare the music suspect with bad music. Alright. Bad music. Bad music. Alright, good, I guess.
I got something I got.
I was rocking out the other night when I had mystical vision. Miss Valentine was in front of me. I tore off his mask and he was a she? Weird, huh? Valentine's a girl? Well, I obviously knew already the grandpa didn't do it, but you know. A girl?
Hang out sometime.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Hello.
Why are you back from jail too?
I'm not talking yet. Make me talk if you can.
Like, why are all these people back from jail? I did it. After a lot of shaking. I know a thing or two about Miss Valentine. He's not all that special. Why, even a small-time crook like the nurse has exactly 3 traits in common with him. The nurse, obviously the woman thing. Nurse has 3 traits in common. This is very interesting. So you think that would make it pretty obvious, but since I already know it's a woman.
Get out of my sight. Who does?
It's not quite exactly as obvious anymore.
Never fear, Kid Riddle is here.
You look I could say more.
So once I disprove one of them, you did indeed. You might have gotten me once, but you won't get me again. I've got you, Mr. Person. Mr. Doctor. Dr. Mister. Good thing I had a parachute on Zeppelin, eh? You know all the lights were out. Mr. Valentine shoved something into my hands and told me to hide it behind the clothes racks.
Hello, my
Grandma,
What did I do for you?
thank you for saving me, my dear. It's not often I get to help you with your important work. But while the lights were out, I heard someone moving around in the vault. Where's the vault? I think that's in... Yep, it's a new room. Wait a minute, there's nothing even in here. What the heck am I doing in here? Let me just talk to some of the people in the office here.
Hello.
Why is Schmute? And she's leaving too?
How are you?
Guess I'll just talk to you. Pump your muscles.
There's a little formality you have to do first. Oh, hey.
I'm surprised the one that I've already caught evil doing didn't move. Like, you're the evildoer person.
You're gonna love
The
this.
nice thing about being a judge, I can throw out my own conviction. I admit that Mr. Valentine told me to hide one of those gold gifts, but I don't know why. It's a favorite sample of Stumble samples. However, I'm gonna figure this out. It's interesting. Seems interesting how I'm gonna figure this out. Oh, like duh. Here we go. And engraving on a spoon, you're very useful to me with the work you do. Around the manor. Here's a token of my gratitude.
Which suspect is the culprit?
Interesting.
Kid Riddle, rise again.
Okay.
That's not yet soon.
Hey, Schmoot. Take all the suspects. I've recently realized I can move out of the way of his blowing. Alright. Spell that pudding? That's Valentine pudding. Strikes fear into Schmoot. Does on account, it means Valentine is at work. Find the pudding and you'll find him. Why'd I open the notebook? Huh. Oh, look at that. She's got more stuff to talk about. Hear everything the suspect has to say. Press A and hold to capture the suspect's words, balloons. Avoid the suspect sneezes. Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. Caught. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Not bad. I have my own ideas about who Mr. Valentine is, but I know it's not the judge. I saw her in the same room as Mr. Valentine once. Commodore is being sneaky about something, but I can't say what. Hey, drop the gig. We already know it's not the Commodore. I mean, unless he's secretly a woman, like Valentine is secretly a woman. What are the chances of that?
Don't do anything foolish.
Oh cool, there's a new clue here. I need to figure out what the clue means. Smash the wall. Point at the wall to knock out the bricks and find sparkling clues. Careful, some bricks can't be broken.
Look at the dog. Where'd it go? It has to be here. Aha!
It's displayed to cut all kinds of things: envelopes, bananas, hedges. Your long hair used to open my next Valentine. Long hair, obviously. Boo. Guilty party will escape in 24 turns. Obviously that's gold hair. Or black. Gold hair or long hair? Yeah, the room's locked. But don't worry, we already know the judge is innocent.
Never fear, Kid Riddle is here.
Let's talk to Miss Nurse Woman. I mean, we know it's not her because he said exactly 3 traits in common, which means 1 trait is not in common between her and Valentine. Let's go. Good. Schmoot and Mrs. Dickens don't have much in common, but they do share a love of gardening. Well, trying to garden, more like helping sick plants pass away quickly. They have a lot in common. Schmoot and Dickens have a lot in common. So, wait, I'm sorry, what did it say?
No.
No, wait, let me check it again. Schmoot and Mrs. Dickens don't have much in common. What do you mean? They actually do. The only thing different is one's a girl, one is a girl, one's a guy. Which usually, that's just, that's pretty much good for couples to have everything in common except for their gender.
Oh,
Well, talk fast, put the words into her mouth.
my motivation.
You know, me neither, since you really didn't care if Valentine did his love gas thing. Ooey. Dang it. Good. You know, I always suspected the rocker being Valentine. No one is really that dumb. It makes the rest of us entertainers look bad.
Which suspect is the culprit?
Like, whatever.
Kid Riddle, rise against that.
Wait, why does she have another thing? Whatever. Pop balloons. Alright. You suspect me? Listen, the first time I met Valentine's years ago in a busy public restroom. Valentine's costume wasn't much more than a mask back then. She and him, I'm sorry, the two of them, she and her, go way back, I guess.
Excessively formal.
Alright, looks like we've got we're running out of time here, so I think after this turn, I will end part 1, because, you know, every time I always do part 1, part 2.
Let's get this thing. Bingo! I totally got it.
Let's see. A bowl's engraving reads, "May this help you entertain." There's some pudding in the bowl and long yellow hair stuck in the pudding. I already know there's long hair. Or maybe that's just better proof. Whatever. I'm gonna save these up.
Is the
And let's just see. Oh, if I shake my remote, he says, the Kid Riddle says stuff. Cool. Alright, and then let me do that. How many clues do I have left to do? Okay, that's a lot of clues, so I think I'm just gonna wrap up part 1 here. So, hope you enjoyed part 1. I'll see you in part 2 of the finale. And as Valentine would say, horrible cackle, but peace out, YouTube.